Hello Leo, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. If Leo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Leo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. There's the Hanged Man. Interesting way to begin. That's going to be our departure point. Okay, we're going to put this into some context and see what it is that's going on with you. Very interesting. A lot of water, a lot of dark energy right here. Oh, but then, oh, yep, we did it. All fire energy. Nice. We have this dark energy over here, and then look at the contrast. Look at what we're achieving with this fire energy. This is really intensely creative. This is successful. This is confident. We're getting out of this water energy, right? We're getting over to this ace and all of this fire. Very nice. Very happy about this. We're going to select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. We're going to use the Smith-Waite Tarot. And this is just one card that we select at random. We're not going to look at it until the very end. We're going to put the horse right there on top. Move those out of the way. And hopefully that card will tie everything together and, give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. So let's look at these energies now. We've got quite a bit going on, right? We've got the major arcana here and here. We have fire, 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 all right? We've got the water here, a little bit of air, and a little bit of earth. So I think really what's going on is that there's been this struggle. You've been trying to accomplish something, or you've been trying to complete something. You've been trying to get this, maybe a business, maybe a creative project. You've been trying to improve things, right? We really have been, we were hoping that this would come to fruition, but it did not. All right, and I kind of feel like we're almost ready to throw in the towel. Yeah, I feel like you've been focused on this work for a long time. So the Seven of Pentacles here. You've been trying to get this thing to grow fruit, to bear fruit, to be successful. Something's been blocking that. Right? I think it's that Princess of Swords, maybe an air sign person. I'm getting an M name somewhere. I don't know if there's someone involved here with the letter M as their first or last initial. But I wonder if they're, maybe, I don't know if that's the name of your business or your band or your group, or if that's a significant other or partner or somebody. Something involved here with the letter M. But anyway. There's been a blockage. There's been somebody who just, I don't know, it seems that they're not cooperating, or that they're always causing a difficulty, or they're disagreeing, or they're causing a delay. It's just kind of always something. And I think that's this Princess of Swords here in the background. This is yesterday, right? But I feel like this is kind of always here. Whatever they did yesterday, they seem to keep doing it. And I don't know if they're refusing to do their part, to play their role. They're refusing to fulfill their responsibilities, right? They're just kind of blocking things. Don't know why, don't know who they are. Maybe an air sign person, maybe not. But I feel like that's a big part of why things are just not happening right now. And because we're kind of locked into this air and earth energy right here, I feel like it's starting to weigh on your soul a little bit. There's this disappointment. There's this loss of hope, this pessimism. We're really just kind of losing faith in things. We're almost ready to just give up. We're almost ready to throw in the towel here. But I'll tell you what, if we don't, if we keep pushing a little bit more, here's that 3 of Wands. This is the Sun in Aries. You know, Leo, maybe you need a little bit of this kind of cardinal fire energy to get us to just pull yourself out of this just for a minute. Just keep going a little bit further. Because what's right in front of you, the future, tomorrow, is this jackpot. This is the beginning of all of this success. This is you discovering kind of the key of it all. This is the really, really big win that's going to set all of this other stuff in motion. This is the seed from which the most beautiful crop is going to grow. But we just have to push forward a little bit more. If we get stuck on this vertical path here, if we get stuck right here where we're just kind of sinking deeper, 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 we're not going to get this. But this is waiting for us. This is in your future. This is your fate and your destiny if you believe in that sort of thing. But it has to be a choice. We have to choose to move forward and get this. The only way to do that is to initiate this fire energy. The Aries, and we have a lot of that Aries energy right here. In fact, we've got Aries, right? We've got Leo. Yeah, this is the fixed fire, Prince of Wands. And we have the Sagittarius energy. We have the Sun in Sagittarius right here. We've got all of the fire energy in perfect order. Cardinal, fixed, mutable. This is what you've been waiting for. But we have to begin. It has to be that initial impact, right? You have to just to get up and just initiate that energy, just to be like a burst of lightning, right? Just really intense activity right out of the gate, right? With the 3 of Wands. It has to be controlled. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know where to aim that energy, yeah? And that's the kind of just that really abrupt awakening to get us out of this water energy. You know, someone's in kind of a lethargic state or whatever, in the old movies or whatever, you throw a bunch of water on them. But this is the exact opposite. We don't need more water. We've got to initiate this fire energy, this action. You've got to light a fire under your own rear end, so to speak, to get things moving, to just get up and start doing it, right? This is the card that says you have to dig deep. You have to know where your reserves are and how to get to them. What do you need to tell yourself to light that fire, right? And only you can do that because you know yourself better than anyone. Well, we initiate this fire energy. This is the cardinal fire. This is the Aries energy that leads us to this Emperor. And it's time for Emperor energy. This is the position of your environment, your relationship with the environment, and what is needed right now in your environment. It's time for Emperor energy. It's time to initiate this. Take charge. If this person's causing problems, if you're kind of stuck in here, then get rid of them. Let them go, fire them, tell them, no thanks, I'm going to do this on my own. Just find a way, do what you've got to do. Because this is your fate, this is your destiny. This is your future right here. And we've got to begin. We've got to start manifesting this. This is the jackpot. This is what we've been waiting for. It's kind of the universe has been waiting for you. You've been waiting for the universe. It's time for you both to take action right now. We need this Emperor energy. It's time for you to be the boss. Step it up. Initiate whatever you need to initiate to get rid of that and get here. Get this thing going. No more delays. No more being stuck in this kind of this weak failure water kind of stuff. We need the fire right now. We get things going. We get to this Prince of Wands. This is sustained effort. This is saying that, hey, maybe it's going to take a while to really grow this into what you want it to be. This is a business, a relationship, a family, if you're literally building something, a house or whatever. It's going to take time. You have to have the endurance to do it. This is that Leo energy. This is time for you to really shine. Really bring everything you have to the table. Because you know that you're building this. You know that this is your future. That you are meant for these great things. You have to be willing to endure the labor of it, the intensity of it. It's not just a flash in the pan. It's not just that Cardinal Aries energy that starts something and doesn't finish it. You've got to follow through. You've got to keep pushing. And then on the other side of that, we get to this Nine of Wands, strength. This is the Sagittarius energy. This is the energy now that's ready to transform this thing. Do that the final phase of the work where things can kind of wind down, get into a nice rhythm, and then they start to flow into a different kind of water energy. We're kind of circling back to the water. But instead of this, the water that we have over here, all of this disappointment and sorrow and sadness and failure, now we're immersing ourselves in the right kind of water, and that's the water of joy and meaning, spiritual connection. See, it's the sun and the moon connected here. You're really doing something that you feel in your heart. It has an intense meaning for you, right? But before we have the kind of satisfaction that comes at the end, having built something, and we have to do the work first. We need this fire energy first. We have to go through these stages, the beginning, the middle, and then the wind down of it. Right? And then you can rest. Then you can enjoy it. Then we can be in the water energy and we can feel it all. We can feel all the feelings. Right? But we have to go through these first stages first. Yeah. We have to go through all three of these. And I think the most important of which is the Leo phase, right? The kind of fixed fire, this Prince of Wands. There may be a lot of time between the beginning and then the kind of the wrapping up of this project before we really get to whatever's coming after the Ace, all of the other Earth cards. Before this thing really comes to fruition, we need to have this sustained effort. I want to look at the mystery card now. Maybe that's going to be, maybe that will show us the kind of final stage of the Earth energy. Maybe it'll show us the Earth energy in like a 9 or a 10 of Pentacles to show us that, you know, we are manifesting this, we are growing this, and that you are going to succeed at all of this, right? Let's see what we have. Oh, we've got the Strength card. The Strength card is your patron card. This is the card that rules the sign of Leo. So it is kind of this spiritual energy that's behind this one. So this is telling me that yes, it may be a challenge to you to sustain your effort. Right? This might take a minute to really bring all of this to fruition. And maybe we're going to be tempted to see it as a failure because it's taking so long. We're going to think, dang, it didn't work again. Didn't quite make it. No, this card is saying, look, stay in control of yourself. Stay focused, endure it, stay consistent. Right? Don't start slacking now. Don't start giving up now. Stay focused, stay powerful, keep pushing, stay consistent. And you'll have success here. Right? This is a very good confirmation card. This says that it is your time, it is your destiny. Spirit is saying, look, this is something that's meant for you, but you have to do the work to unfold this into what it is meant to be. Yeah. Anyway, we are going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, just click on the link that's up here in the corner. That'll give you access to all of the extended readings, not just for Leo. So you can check your other placements. Maybe I would check the Aries and the Sagittarius readings, as well as this Leo reading. You know, I want to thank you for being here, and thank you for being the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot.